3 years with Ethan Hayes and our relationship still came with a priceless dinner, $2,000, a date, $10,000, one night in his bed, $30,000. Then one day, I found out I was pregnant. My brain took a few seconds to reboot. I stared at the man across from me, all aristocratic distance even in a hospital gown, and asked him point blank, Ethan, do you have $100 million? He was completely baffled. He was wearing an oversized, sterile white patient gown, but it did nothing to diminish the sharp, handsome lines of his face. His dark eyes, intense and focused, locked onto me. What's this about? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? He let a slow, wicked grin spread across his lips, a look that seemed entirely too healthy for a sick man. What, you want to work your way up to $100 million? Ahem. I nearly choked on my own spit. That's not what I meant, obviously. I mean, the words "what if I had your baby for $100 million" were right on the tip of my tongue, but then his expression shuddered. If that's not what you meant, then drop it, he said, his voice clipped and cold. There's nothing for us to talk about. That familiar, heartless indifference sent a chill through me. Right, how could I forget? Ethan Hayes was a devout member of the No Marriage, No Kids Club. We'd agreed from day one, no messy feelings, no talk of love. This was purely a physical arrangement. If he found out about the baby, he'd assume I'd engineered the whole thing, a honey trap to secure a payday. Forget $100 million, he'd probably demand I pay back every cent he'd ever given me. Better not. I silently tightened my grip on the clinic report tucked in my purse, making sure to keep it hidden behind my back. Oh, it was nothing, then. Ethan didn't press the issue. He never had any real feelings for me anyway. He just needed someone to have dinner with, and to share his bed. But this month had been inconvenient. His $200,000 quota for my time had already been maxed out by the middle of the month. So, as the man pinned me against the stiff hospital bed, his lips tracing a path down from my earlobe, my body went rigid. The moment his fingers grazed the top button of my blouse, a jolt of panic shot through me. I scrambled away from him, putting a good 3 feet of distance between us. The monthly limit has been reached, I announced, my voice a little too loud. We can't do that. Ethan's handsome face clouded over with irritation. He stared at me, his voice oozing with the casual arrogance of the ultra-rich. I'll pay more. No, pay more for what? So he could accidentally jeopardize the baby? For the first time in our arrangement, me, the girl who would do anything for money, said no. Ethan's eyes narrowed, a flicker of suspicion in their depths. My heart hammered against my ribs. I blurted out the first lie that came to mind. I'm not feeling well this month, and I'm swamped with work. The most I can do is keep you company while you're sick. Nothing else. With that, I turned to leave, desperate to get away before he somehow discovered the secret I was hiding on my phone. His hand shot out, grabbing my wrist. His voice was as cold and hard as ever. So, the only way I can see you this month is if I'm sick. I thought about Ethan's year-round gym habit. The man was built like a bull. I nodded decisively. That's right. Only when you're sick. A shadow passed over Ethan's deep-set eyes. He looked like he was about to say something else, but just then, the doctor walked in, clipboard in hand. Mr. Hayes, good news. It's just a common cold, probably from taking a cold shower in this weather. Nothing serious. You're clear for discharge. A cold shower? What kind of maniac takes a cold shower in the middle of winter? Was he nuts? I shot Ethan a look you'd give a complete idiot. I sent a silent prayer to the universe. Please, let the baby inherit his father's looks, but for the love of God, not his brains. Alright, you heard the man. You can go home, I said, backing toward the door. So, let's just not see each other for the rest of the month, okay? See you next month. Mr. Hayes, see him next month? Not if I could help it. I fled back to my apartment like a fugitive, frantically throwing a few things into a suitcase. I had to find somewhere to go, somewhere Ethan would never find me while I figured out this whole pregnancy thing.